heavy lifting is a waste of time. You're gonna have the biggest glutes in the room. Main mistakes in glute training. And now, third mistake. You are moving in one plane only. Hi there, welcome to my channel Way We Move by Zarina Del Mar. 3 main mistakes every woman and every man is doing in training glutes. You need to watch this video till the end. We're gonna move and you're gonna learn how to activate, how to strengthen your glutes without heavy lifting. In my opinion, heavy lifting is a waste of time when we talk about the functional and healthy body. But let me explain who I am. I'm Zarina Del Mar. I'm the creator of 3D movement method. This is the new revolutionary approach on the way you can maintain your body through movement. I do not give you exercises or workouts. I give you movement, the explanation of the true natural movement that helps you to increase the efficiency of any of your physical activity you're doing now and to see the result in a very short period of time. You may Google my name, Zarina Del Mar or Zarina Manainkova. You may Google scientific papers explaining the science behind my 3D movement method by Zarina Manainkova. I have more than 4 million audience throughout the world. 55 countries, Russian speaking, English speaking, Spanish speaking, any language speaking. Many women and men are following me because they see the great results. They feel it. So let me break down 3 main mistakes in glute training. I'm not the biggest person in the room, but I am truly healthy and truly functional. I can use my body in many different ways. So, mistake number 1, chasing burn instead of function. I know what I'm talking about. I know girl, I know man, that everything you think about is to how to burn your glutes. You're doing endless kickbacks, endless, you use your bands, you're doing hip thrusts, and everything you think about, I need to burn it, I need to feel pain. And you're missing one main issue in this training program, the function. So let me explain you. The main function of your glutes is to stabilize the whole body, is to find this perfect balance to keep you in upright position. The second main function of your glutes are rotation. It helps you, your glute muscles help you to rotate. The third main function, to propel. The main, you live because you are capable of locomotions. So the main function of your glute is to propel, and you're gonna feel it. So you're pushing yourself, you're propelling yourself forward or backward, it doesn't matter. And you're gonna try right now with me. Hip hinge, it's easy. But let me explain you. The first joint in this movement is your hip joint. So hip hinge is easy. And you're gonna feel how your glutes are pushing you forward and how the force is distributed through the entire body because your glutes are 100% engaged. This is the function. This is not the exercise. You should not practice exercise. You should practice movement. And you're gonna repeat after me right now. So I'm pushing my pelvis backward. I am keeping all the energy. I am lengthening this kinematic chain. And now, through my foot and through my glutes, I am pushing myself forward, the propelling. So it is only the glutes and the pelvis. I'm pushing myself forward. But I have a lot of points on my yoga mat and I can push myself forward in the diagonal position. Nice. And you need to feel how through the activation of all your glute muscles you're pushing yourself forward. This is the phase of the gait when you're pushing yourself forward and you make it possible to move forward, or you can move backwards. How it's gonna look like? I'm keeping the energy and I'm releasing it backwards. I'm keeping the energy and I'm releasing it backwards. And in the way that I'm trying to train my glutes within functional framework, I'm protecting my knees and my lumbar spine. Once your glutes are super engaged, you're gonna protect the most vulnerable parts of your body, your knees and your lumbar spine, because this is the release of the energy. I'm keeping all the energy here, not all the energy, but you see what is happening. My foot, my ankle, my spine, even my shoulders and shoulder blades are engaged in this movement. So this is how we are moving to the second mistake. You try to isolate, but you need to connect. So, second mistake, you're forgetting about this truly connection of your glutes with your deep core muscles, with your feet, with your ankles, with your shoulder blades and with your shoulder joints. There is no isolation. Your glutes never work in isolation. And the bodybuilding approach is to isolate. I need to somehow feel the burning. I'm only thinking about the muscles. But let me explain you that with this approach, 1000%, you will grow your big glutes. You're gonna have the biggest glutes in the room. But what is leaving the room while you're trying to grow and thinking only about the size? The functionality is leaving the room. You may have big glutes, but big glutes are not the guarantee of ease of movement. And even if you have big glutes, if your brain is not trained to engage deep core muscles, to engage every muscle in this kinematic chain, your big glutes will not help you. You may still have problems with your lumbar spine and with your knees because you do not train your glutes in the whole movement context. I love gait biomechanics. I am passionate about the way we treat walking as the best locomotion in the world. Your gait biomechanics is the best dance. So, what I'm talking about, you may stand on one foot. You may put the fingers of the opposite foot on the floor, but the main weight, 99% of the weight is now on the standing foot. What I'm gonna do, adduction and rotation. I rotate my pelvis, nice. I am putting my pubic bone towards the inner thigh of the standing leg. And I am pushing this right glute backwards. And in order to lengthen the right glute, I need to engage my left shoulder blade and to reach. So while you are working in isolation, you're forgetting about the main functions of your glutes in the context of reaching and keeping the balance and coming back. So you're reaching, you're descending, and you're loading your glutes with the weight of your own body. That is how you are working with the internal load. That is why at this stage of your life, you don't need extra weights. If you want to hypertrophy, you may add weights. But I truly believe that for the healthy body, we just need to grow our natural muscles, the size of our muscles, which will grow under the internal load, meaning your own body weight. And while we're reaching, we have certain points around, and you may reach it differently. But just keeping these biomechanics, I am lengthening my glutes through my torso and the opposite shoulder blade. You're gonna see it. And now forget about the upper body. We just train the glutes. Just imagine that you only train the glutes as you're just familiar with, and this is your pattern. You see the difference. I am training my glutes, and now you will add this lengthening. Very different approach. You get the efficiency ratio increasing, because here it is good work, but you try to walk within the kinematic chain, you increase the efficiency of this movement. And now, third mistake, you are moving in one plane only. squats, deadlifts, lunges, hip thrusts, one plane, one linear motion, day by day, week by week, year by year. It is beautiful. I see a lot of bodies which look brilliantly. I admire their physique. They have these big muscles, shredded torso, and they look athletic. And the main word in this sentence is look. You may have super athletic appearance, but from the inside, you may stay absolutely broken. We need to retrain our nervous system. We need to create this visible body schema in our brain. We need to tap a lot of muscles on our body to show our brain the diversity, that I can go down and grab some stuff from the floor, not only with my lumbar spine, but with the whole body, not only with your glutes. This is ridiculous. If you're training in one linear format and using only sagittal plane year by year, and you think this is the ideal way of grabbing stuff from the floor, no. You will go down with your spine rounded. You may also lift your heels. This is absolutely normal. And you can go up with the rounded spine. This is absolutely normal because you're engaging the whole body. In order to tap all muscles, all tissues, all tendons and ligaments, and to create the whole body schema, you need to move in full ranges of motion, in 3 planes of motions. You have the sagittal plane, you have the frontal plane, you have the transverse plane. That means that when you stuck in certain position, you're ruining your body, even if you have big muscles. It seems so obvious to me, but no one is talking. Everyone is talking about the muscle size, about the cardiovascular health. No one talks about the functionality, the true functionality, and the adaptability. So you think that you squat ideally with this position of your foot. And when I'm gonna ask you to change the position of your feet, you're gonna fail. Because on your body schema, you have not tapped certain regions that will gonna help you to move like this. So I'm gonna ask you to go up and down, standing on the tip of your toes, standing on your heels, or even just putting your foot into foot and go down and stand up. So this is unusual, and you're gonna tell me, why do I need it? I never do it in my real life. Yes, but in certain circumstances, when you're going down from the stairs, or when you're walking on the slippery surface and you're gonna fall, you see what happens. So you are movable creature, 360 degrees. Not only 3 planes of motion, 360 degrees. And usually when I ask my clients, my customers, my dear friends to move their hips, to move their pelvis, and they tell me they're super, and I see they have great physique, I ask them one simple question. How many movements you can create in your hip joints? Show me, just show me. And I can ask this question and I can give you this task. How many movements there are in your hip joints and your pelvis? Show me. I will wait, you're gonna show yourself, and I will show you. So the linear motion in sagittal plane. So yes, hip hinge, easy, nice. So the frontal plane, you're moving away from the midline, nice. The transverse plane, you're rotating. Now tell me, how much of these planes you are using within your exercise routines? Only one. And maybe you are doing side lunges and you are experiencing the movement in the frontal plane. But this is easy, I'm gonna show you. So you're standing, and now you're gonna push yourself forward and a little bit in diagonal position. I will show you here. So what happens? 3 dimensions. I am doing the tilt of the pelvis. I am rotating. I am pushing my pelvis away from the midline. And these are the 3 planes of motions. Easy. And you're gonna do it using a lot of points on your floor. A kind of 3-dimensional movement. Again, if you like swing motions. Now you can do swing motion in the sagittal plane. You may add the transverse plane. You see the adduction of your pubic bone. This is the transverse plane. And now how I can add the frontal plane, how I can shift from the midline. That's easy. Palm, side to side, palm, palm, side to side, and try to find the balance. Try to stay on one leg, on one foot. This is how you're creating the movement context that is challenging your brain, your nervous system, and you're tapping certain segments on your body. This is why 3D movement method will gonna help you to build super strong and super functional glutes through the smart movements. Smart, simple, short is the essence of my 3D movement method. And by the way, you can still have time. Use the link under this video and join my beautiful bootcamp, 3D glutes and legs. It is one and only. I will never give it to the audience until the end of 2026. You're gonna experience the greatest motions and you will feel your body differently. And you will see the visible result in just 3 days. So my bootcamp is starting on July 1st and it will go until July 3rd, and you still have time to join it. If you are watching this video after the workshop the bootcamp has already ended, and if you missed for some reason, unknown reason, my bootcamp, you may still try any of my programs. All of them are based on these 3 principles. We are training the function, the true natural function. We are training each muscle group in connection with the whole body, and we are using all possible planes of motion, axis, angles. We are working on adaptability. You need to be super adaptable. You need to have this diversity of movements inside your brain. So guys, please practice movement. Not just work out and exercise without realizing what you're actually doing. You want a great result, you want a sustainable result, and you want your full life. It is only possible through 3D movement method. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for moving with me. You can join any of my program, and if you have time, you may still join my bootcamp. See you in future videos. You may leave a comment about what particular body part I need to film a video, what particular body part you want to fix, or you have any questions about your whole body and how it is connected with your cognitive functions, with your brain, how you can improve the whole life through the body. So leave any comments here. Don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot. We need to hit these 1 million followers. Please help me, and see you in the next video.